Want to go live, guys? Welcome in to anybody coming here. Look at this beautiful flowers. Let's smell them. Oh, it smells good. So pretty. Some kind of lily. Oh, that's this beautiful park. There's trees, arborist. Look at this patio. This would be a nice place to have a picnic, guys. It's taking you along. Like nice benches, nice big benches. Got a lot of grills. Oh, and they got carpenter bees. These don't bother you though. They do tear up wood though, I think. See? Anybody out there? Let's see, can we zoom in? Here he goes. It's carpenter bees. Oh, I'm gonna catch one. Should I catch one, guys? Let's check out this grill. I'm gonna walk. A nice big grill. It's be a wonderful place to have a nice cookout for a family or whatever. Look how much stuff you can cook. How much ribs could you put on this, or chicken? My God. And it's free to use. Look, it's got a nice concrete thing, and look how beautiful. There's no playground equipment here, but it is beautiful. How's everybody doing out there? Beautiful day. Feels like summertime, guys. What's today's date? June 5th. Summer is 5th. What is it? The 21st, June 21st. I'm not sure what day it officially starts. Either the 20th or the 21st. The summer solstice. Hey, what's up, John? How are you? Squirrels Magnet Fishing and Outdoors. How are you? Good afternoon. I'm at Crystal Lake Park. It's so beautiful. You probably have almost similar weather. It's pretty warm. John, when does summertime start at Green Acres? They're planting something out there. Right, doesn't it look like there's something growing? Meadow habitat. John, are you a mechanic or something? Because I always see you at the mechanic. Right over here. Got the map. And this one. There's 134 birds here. 41 butterflies, 31 dragonflies, 14 reptiles, and 11 mammals. Hey, Bean, how are you? Bean Machine, I love that. How you guys doing? There's the meadow habitat. So I guess this is like where all the butterflies go and stuff like that, you know? How you doing? Look, take the long road. There is a couple people here. I mean, they ride horses here. But it doesn't look like it right now, but we'll see people. Just nice because you got some, you know, some space to go out. I'm trying to see the chat. What does it say? Oh, detail cars. Nice, John. Detailing is a process. I'm sure you know because you're detailing it. And I gotta actually get my car detailed or do it I'll probably do it myself. I'm sure you detail high-end cars. You gotta make sure you're using the right stuff on it, you know. So you can really mess somebody's car up. You probably have a dream job because, you know, most guys, I like cars too though. But men love their cars, and like a lot of times when you're doing that, you get to drive some really nice cars. Even though they're not yours, you still get to, you know, be in the car and stuff like that. And can just really see what it's like. I was going to share this. I want to just take a walk. And, you know, sometimes we could live in areas, I'm sure you see it on the news. I've lived in areas where it was just not a really good place. Like you couldn't go out at night, you know, your kids, you had to worry. Even still, I mean, it doesn't matter where you live at, but it was just areas where it was just a lot of bad stuff going on, you know. It wasn't always like that, but there was sometimes. I wonder if I should go that way or this way. There you go. I'll go this way. But Jonah in the Bible, I don't want to mix it up, but I'm just saying, like, that may be your situation right now. But if you can do anything for yourself, try to see where you can move out of that area. You know, there's a lot of people that help with like first month, but you got to work, obviously, you know. But even if you had to downgrade by a lot, why, you know, don't make yourself stay in a place that's unsafe. You know what I'm talking about, where people are breaking into your cars and, you know, there's just people sitting and selling a bunch of, hey, how are you? I think that's my neighbor. You know, just like that. But I know it's so hard because a lot of times now they want like 3 months security and, you know, 1 month rent. The only way I could tell you to save up, the way I'm trying to save money to buy an actual house, because my rent keeps going up for almost $200 each month. I mean, each year my rent goes up by like almost 200, but I talk them down to 150 go up. But it's never coming down. But I don't, if something goes wrong, that's the difference. When you rent a place, they come and fix the stuff. But how I'm doing it is out of my state and federal, like if you're on the books or whatever, out of my state and federal, each week I'm having them withhold so much money, because this way then I'm saving without touching that money, you know. And so at the end of the year, if you were to save like $100 each week, 50 out of federal and 50 out of state before your taxes come out, you'll probably walk away with like $4,000, you know. So in about a year you could get out of that area that you're in. You know, take your family or whatever, you and yourself or whatever, and get into a different area, you know. It's not that we're running from our area, but a lot of the really bad areas, and I don't want to do this because, you know, some people that, you know, I've lived in all different areas and there's good people, but sometimes in the areas it's just the kids can't walk down the street and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We see it on the news. But if you can do this for your family, do it, you know, and you can. And like I said, there's resources and stuff. But I'm not going to, I just want to say that, but I want to focus on just enjoying nature instead, and then enjoying, if you're out there. I think people went, and I'm sorry. Look how gorgeous this is. Some kind of purple flower. I'm not going to talk the whole time because, you know, I don't really have that much to say, to be honest. But if you want to ask me any questions, that's okay. So I've been doing it for 25 years. Geez, John. So I guess you really, really like it, huh? Look, there's all bees here, guys. I don't know if there's a ton of bees here. Honeybees. Oh, that's a wasp. Yeah, I don't. Oh my God, it's so pretty. There's some kind of ivy. I'm so allergic. I think most of us are, right? My dream job is to start my own business and doing detail cars. You can do that, John. You know, if you wanted to, maybe like I was saying, even I know, because working for yourself is a lot more freedom than when you work for a place. The only thing is like health insurance and like that. But like if you were to withhold your federal and state, I mean, from there, and then you can start like a small business, go to people's houses, be like a mobile detail person. And people like that more than have to drop it off the car, or have people just drop the car in front of your house. But you definitely could do it. Just start small. You got to start somewhere, and you have so much experience. So if you put an advertisement and you say, a lot of people do not want to go into a place, maybe they have 3 cars. So think about it, how nice it would be. I don't know if you're driving or whatnot. Oh yeah, you do drive, because you make the live videos. John definitely drives. Okay. Well, if you went to them, just get your stuff together, be like an LLC. This is not professional advice. It is kind of, but be like LLC. It's limited liability company, or you can have insurance. I'm sure you definitely want to have insurance when you have some kind of business like that, to protect you. And then I really hope you go forth with it. Say no, but I don't have a garage to do it in. I don't know if you have a driveway. Maybe if you get like those carports that go up. They have them on Amazon, and they have them, I don't know, you have to get something kind of decent from the elements, but something like that, maybe you could build something. But they have ones. How much you think it would be to start this kind of business? If you have a house, like, and you could put something there, you could always get one of those carport things. I would research it, how much this stuff costs. Like, try to go in, maybe just try to do the detail by going to people's houses and detail the car. But maybe you could put up some kind of canopy while you're doing it, and then just maybe bring a generator to plug in your stuff. But something like that, you can do that until you get, save the money until you get enough to get better stuff. You know what I'm saying? At least it's a start. If you did like a GoFundMe, people would definitely pour into you, because you have a really good idea. An apartment, yeah. But I don't have a garage. I know we only can do so much stuff. Well, that's one thing I could recommend, is just meet people where they're at, whatever your days off, or try to schedule something like that. You'll have plenty of business, because once one person, you do the good job. And I know if you've been doing it 25 years, God, good Lord, you have a doctorate plus in you're very specialized, so you get charged whatever you wanted to. But of course, to be competitive, you're going to want to be reasonable. But you're going to them, so you charge, well, you'll see, some people. So I don't know. But if that's really what you love to do, even if you don't make a ton of money doing it, which you will, when you do your passion, you will make a good living on it. Oh. Need exercise so bad. This one, they have so much fish here. I can't, for some reason the phone is dark. Let me see if I can. There we go. I hope it doesn't end. How's the, my phone keeps going dark for some reason. I think my glasses are good. I'm good. I've been thinking about, I don't have the time right now, but if I made the time, I could have the time, like to do magnet fishing, because we, you know, it cleans up the waters, and then, you know, I can join you too. It's pretty awesome what you find. Look at this bird. I love these. I'm gonna try to get a little bit closer. He's giving a message to you, John. He said, John, go forth with your dream. Look, I think maybe he has babies in there, or she has babies. I hear a little baby. Oh, I hope these birds don't attack me, guys. Why do you think he was doing that, John? Did you see him? It was like he was flying back and forth. I hope they don't attack me or something. If I can zoom in. The day Jersey Love Steph got attacked by an oriole. I want to catch him. Come on, buddy. What's he saying? Or she saying? They're so vocal. Gotta see. I hope he doesn't pull my head. I can't see if he's getting. What, buddy? I'm gonna be careful because maybe they got babies or something. Wow, look at this. It's almost like they do a clicking noise. I hope they're. You want? I don't have a cookie for you. I never had a bird do that. I don't know if he's telling me to stay away or something. There he goes. Maybe he wants food. Oh man, it's so awesome. I think I'm gonna leave it alone because it's so pretty though. Maybe if I step back. So gorgeous. It's got almost like yellow under the orange. They do almost like a clicking sound. I'm gonna leave it alone because the way it was flying over me, I think he's just trying to, or she's trying to tell me it's probably a female. I don't know because they look the same. I've never seen a. Oh, he's coming over again. Whoa, girl. I don't have no food. I should have brought a little snack. Do you need help? He looks so thirsty. Let's see if he follows me. I'm going to see if he follows. Come on. Come on. Go, 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 go. I'm a bit nutty. No, I'm not nutty. I didn't even see. So pretty. My feet are hot as dogs, guys. I'm in my work shoes, and I got black jeans and hot shoes. I'm sure you know, John. I don't know if you have to wear boots for work, but my feet are, oh God, but you have to wear them. You can seriously, get hurt not wearing the proper gear on your feet. And stepping up, I have to step up on a machine and stuff. It's like you got to have proper footing. You can't wear, I see people wear like flip-flops driving the truck. That's really dangerous. It's not proper on your feet, but whatever, to each his own. Oh, there's a butterfly. I think there's a habitat up here, guys. But oh, these are pretty. What is this? Oh, wow. Look at that. I never seen flowers like this. And there's ladybugs. One time I was getting so tired because my feet were so hot. Oh, they got off wildflowers here. Look how beautiful. I didn't wear my boots. You're supposed to wear steel toe boots, right? So I didn't have them on, and I drive a flatbed, so you have that long bar, and the strap wasn't tight. So what wound up happening is when I went to tighten it, I didn't realize it. The bar flew down on top of my foot, and when you want to talk about pain, I mean, oh my God, I pretty much almost broke my foot. I thought it was broken, but God saved my foot. But since then, I have never not gone without boots or there. And I couldn't even tell my dispatch because I was doing the wrong thing. I would have been in trouble. So God didn't do that to me. It was my own fault. But, it was just showing me like something serious. That's why, even if your feet are hot, the boots are so important. They do have sneaker looking boot shoes, Hey, Wayne. Oh, my God. How are you? Yes. I haven't seen you in so long. We can wear sneakers. John says he can wear sneakers. Look at this. Not as beautiful as the UK, but it's all wildflowers here. Look at these. Crystal Lake Park. And I think in here, up this way, there's going to be a lot of butterflies. There's like a wild habitat. Wayne, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long. I hope you're doing good. I know you started doing Lego videos. And John, I don't know if you ever met Wayne. I think you have because we've all been on here quite some time. But now, oh no, don't tell me there's a bug in my hair. He's doing Legos, and I really did enjoy your walk arounds, Doing great. I'm currently working on Lego projects for our new TikTok. Awesome. Teamed up with a friend from work who makes amazing Lego worlds. Oh, awesome. Good job, Wayne. So we're working on Lego projects together. So Lego is going to TikTok because it's better. Yeah. Back walkabouts. Wayne's World will stick with the nature stuff. Awesome. Yeah, it's so nice. I got to get my run on. Can you do a run for me too? It's not having a... I can't run. I could probably jog, It's awesome. My son loved Legos growing up. He still can put anything together, but you probably get so much kids because the kids love the Legos and adults alike. I think they have that show, right? Lego Masters. Maybe you get on that and, even, who knows, you can definitely do it, Connect with him, John. He doesn't want to be a moderator, but that's his channel name, Wayne's World Unlimited. So connect. He goes around all the UK and stuff like that. He did a camp out, you were brave. There's no way I would have camped out by myself if I go. But it really is just so beautiful out there, really is. And it's so nice that we're able to join you on these adventures and just the historic sites. Like, I love that look, the cottage look, and just those old, like, old buildings. They date back so long ago, you know, architecture and just the rich. Oh, dang it, this damn bee is trying to sting me. Oh my god, I do not like bugs. I love bugs, but I don't love bugs. Butterflies. Look at this. It's mostly just like a walking trail, but you can go into the woods down there. But I'm not going by myself. It kind of gets dark. I'm like a baby, I guess. Let's see if there's any butterflies over here. Got something growing. What's it say? I've been doing really well at work. Awesome, Wayne. I'm currently running the UK Wildland Project. Wow. To return nature to factory wild areas up and down the UK. So I'm pretty busy at the moment. Oh, that's so wonderful. Congratulations. Yeah, today Lego is so expensive. You either buy Lego or you buy a mortgage. Yeah, I'm saving. The house will never, well, right now the prices of houses are ridiculous, right? But the way I'm gonna save is like I'm having my taxes withheld each week, and I need like about $30,000 down. So, you know, it's really hard to save once you have that money in your hand. So I figured do this, withhold the taxes. They're gonna take money out before they hand it to me. But hopefully I could save up in 4 years. We'll see how it goes. And that's how I'm gonna save, because if I have that money, trust me, you know how it is. You always wind up spending it. So I'm gonna have these flowers. I want to have like 20,000 at least to at least 20,000 to put down on a house, you know. So my mortgage, maybe I'll be able to afford it. And for what they were gonna qualify me for, I wasn't gonna be able to afford the mortgage without struggling. So right now, renting is a better option for me, probably like most people, you know. And then, you know, if something goes wrong. But your apartment is gorgeous. Do have a nice apartment, you know. Hey, Johnny, how are you? Welcome in. Oh, God bless you. Thank you. Love to you, Johnny. We came out here. Look at this. I don't think we can get in there. This is like a butterfly habitat. Ouch. John P. Look guys, we're all over the world. North, south, east, west. Oh my God, you're on. Yeah. It's taking time, Wayne. I know, I'm growing, thank God. Yeah, it's you know, to get to the 1,000, it takes, you know, it seemed like forever, and I really was like, oh my God, I hope I make it. I had to put out some shorts because a lot of people, that's how they were finding my long form content. But you have to kind of like balance it out, not show too much so that people want to come over. So, but you know, we all recommend each other, right? And yeah, I'm so thankful I made it to 1,000. I'm just, now it's like every day, probably, hopefully, I usually like 1 or 2 people, sometimes more, will join. And you know, it's with other people sharing out the channel too. When people share your channel on their thing, it really does help your channel, you know. And when you guys come on here, it truly helps me. Thank you. 3,000, John. Squirrels, I got 2 Johns, Johnny and John. 3,000. John, how long? You sit and watch hours and hours and hours. I don't usually get to watch that much, but I do try to check out everybody's channel. 3,000. Guys, if you could check each other out. I don't know if you know John P. Adventures, right? You know him, right? Isn't this gorgeous? I needed some exercise. But 3,000, holy Lord. Doesn't it seem like the first 1,000 is, it took me almost I think it did take me 3 years to get there. I didn't do subscribe to subscribe because a lot of times I don't even think you're allowed to do that. I don't really know. But when you do that, it's like a lot of the times you're not gonna continue because maybe you don't like that content, you know? So it's like you want to be honest with people, but everything I really watch, unless it's like some dark stuff, then no, I'm not subscribing to that. Because there is, you know, dark stuff. But I want to be surrounded by light. Little darkness, okay. Wow, look at this. John, there was an oriole flying above me. I don't know if they have babies or something. But it looked like she was, I don't know if she was giving me a message or telling me to back off. And I hear the bird again. I hear a bird. Let's see if we can see it. I'm gonna say I'm on 2,830. Oh my God. How many years you been on here, John? Squirrels Magnet. And how long has everybody been on here? You guys can tell me. I know, Wayne, I think you started about the same time as me. It's a lot of followers. Can you imagine being in an auditorium with all the people, right? 2,830 people. Holy smokes. 8 years. See, it's a process. Yeah, it took me 3 years to get to 1,000. It's growing organically. Sometimes I did make a lot of shorts, you know, but you're trying to figure it out, you know, always. Oh, I see a butterfly. We don't stay the same. It's not like we completely change, but we do evolve as people. So sometimes you add a little new something, right? Wayne's always adding something, but definitely the Legos. You've always been a Lego person, Wayne. And gaming, but you said no more gaming, right? I guess. I'm not sure. I got to get over to your channel. Let's see. I want to smell these flowers. I just hope I don't get stung. Let's see. Oh, yeah. They smell okay. Look gorgeous, though. It's a butterfly. Oh, there's a bee. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to see. The butterfly went. Looks like there's lavender out there. There it is. You guys can see it. Say no more gaming. I have done that. I worked in that industry. I've enjoyed that industry. I've literally had enough of it. I totally get it. Now you're going on to a different phase. Oh man, my cousin is stuck on the computer. He goes to work, but that's his whole life. He loves gaming. And I'm like, geez. Well, he don't have no children, you know, but still, I'm like, if you have a girlfriend over, I told him, I said, you got to go out for a day. You can't stay and play on the computer while you have a date, you know, but whatever. He's young. He's still like young. I love my cousin. He served in the Navy, but he's still a lot younger than 37. He's 37, but he still isn't really. God, I mean, he's a good man. I'll say that. Yeah, I told him, I said, if you have children, you're going to make a good father, you know. But he loves his games, for sure. I've actually asked a nice lady out for a date this weekend from work. Never had a date from anyone from the UK. Wow. I'm 47, she's 50. So let's see how the weekend goes. You know, I think you're going to have a lovely time. We always dare the bird. Ladies always want to feel special, you know. See, you know this. I mean, your mom has taught you really good. Your mom's such a sweet lady, and just respect always, right? There's this bird again. It's really gorgeous. That's awesome. I really truly wish you a really good first date, you know. Um, and we're close in age. I'm 43. But, you know, once you're over 40, you kind of settle down a little bit. You know, it's every 10 years we change, right? As people. I swear, like, every time it's like you change. I wind up learning like you look back at the last 10 years and then you see what you really truly learned. So I'm glad that's good you found somebody in your country, you know. Not like you couldn't do it, but it's really hard to maintain a really long distance thing. And then, you know, so I really wish you the best. I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun. Where are you guys going to go? Are you going to do like dinner and a movie or something? Try dating on the internet. I'm not getting anywhere. I've been scammed. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Really had enough of it. So I thought I'm going to ask the lady at work, and she said yes. Oh, yeah, and you get catfish or whatever when they look like nobody that's on there. Or it could be a man posing as a woman. You know, you have no idea. And then who knows when you go to meet these people who it is. I never really had a good feeling about doing something like that, but I don't know. So I really wish you, that's good, you know. I'm going to take her for coffee. Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to buy her some fish and chips. Oh, a nice ice cream, walk around the waterfront and just talk to her. Wonderful. That sounds like a perfect first date, honestly. Maybe the bird is mating or something, you know, because I seen another bird down here. But what is this? June? I think they already had the baby. Oh, no, I think she has babies because, look, she's flying over my head. We said this already. I'm not slow or anything. You don't really know, though, you know, but I understand. I'm going to leave her be. So if that's the mom, you know, I don't want to disrupt the babies. Oh, there's the bee chasing me. Let's go. That's an oriole bird. I think you can attract them by, I don't know if you guys have them, you know. Where are you going? What is your destination? I'm actually at Crystal Lake Park in Burlington County, and I was wanted to go for a walk and talk a little bit, and just kind of bring you guys along because it's nice for me too, you know. I'm here. I'm gonna go pick up my son, but I wanted to get some exercise and just come along, you know. There's a lake on the other side, but um, you have to go through like woods and stuff, and it's kind of dark. So if I was to go there, I'd want to bring somebody with me. Nobody's gonna pop out on me, but you know what I'm saying. If I go into the woods or something, I want to have somebody with me. There's always rangers here, you know, which is nice. If they see your car, they look for you. They don't just lock the thing. They wind up searching for the people because they want to make sure that you're not hurt or something. You know, I'm pretty sure that's what a good ranger would do. Because I had asked the ranger, because it said they closed the gates at so and so. But I had asked the ranger, I said, you know, would you lock it? And he said, if I see a car, I'm going to go look for the person because, you know, they don't want to lock you in there. They just want you to be safe out, which is good. You know, that's what a good ranger does. But it's good if you you know, let somebody know where you go. There is a lake over here, Crystal Lake. I think they said so many fish, and I think there is trout in there. And I can fish a little bit, Wayne. I don't know if you know how to fish. John definitely does fishing. Squirrels magnet fishing in the outdoors. And Johnny P, I think, knows how to fish. But I think I'm gonna get my license because I want to try to catch a fish and then fillet it, and learn how to. If I had to really, which I don't know, my fiance could catch some fish. If I had to, it'd be nice if you go camping or something, catch your fish and then, eat it like that. I love fish. Fish is really good for you too. Not the skin on the fish, you don't eat that. It's just too fishy. Oh, yeah, beautiful. These flowers are really, it almost looks like the white ones, but it's purple. I guess they're gonna bloom, and that's what the butterflies like. I know how to fish in. Amen. I haven't seen too many regular fishing videos you do. I gotta look more. But the magnet fishing is pretty awesome. Irie. What is it? Erie. I don't know. EIRI. Looks like a cabin over there. Okay. It's a bit hot. It's like the perfect spring summer day, but I have some black pants on, so the black attracts all that heat in the hot shoes. But at least I'm walking, right, guys? Thank you for coming along. Oh, honeysuckles. See? They probably spray pesticides though, so I won't eat them. I love honeysuckles, and they smell so good. I've been afraid of changing 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder. Children get older. I'm getting older too. So, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can a child in my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the season of my life? I don't know. I don't know. Well, I've been afraid of changing 'cause I build my life around you. But time makes you bolder. Children get older. I'm getting older too. Yes, I'm getting older too. So take this love, take it down. If you climb a mountain, then you turn around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hill, will the landslide bring you down? Well, will the landslide bring you down? It's hard. It's hard singing while you're walking. I hope you guys like that. I went fishing in the river in Maryland, but did not catch anything. You know, the fish are so smart, but I'm sure you enjoyed it, you know. I went fishing probably like 7 times, probably like 15 times total in my life. The only time my kids used to catch stuff crazy, but when I went the one time, it was like around 5 o'clock at night, and the fish were go crazy, you know. Depends, you know, the fish, they're so smart. Then, I mean, they forget things, but they are. It's like you're trying to figure out what to feed these fish, and God only knows. They probably wanted some crawfish. John from Maryland, right? Some seafood. They want some Zatarain's jambalaya. Oh, it is good. Zatarain's rice. I would definitely recommend it. Look at this. Imagine you have to maintain all this. They're gonna grow corn here. Comes up so perfect. They do this with a machine though. It's a planted perfect rows. Oh God. I had to run to the bathroom. Guys, I appreciate you joining me on this journey. Turn around. I am sound like a dog. I appreciate you joining me on this journey, and I hope to see you again. All right. I put my glasses on. I will see you again. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you so much. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful night.